Hi everyone, it's been a week since I filmed, I think. It feels actually a little weird, even if I take a week to go camping. When I come back, I'm like, I talk to cameras. I'll go back into the drive as the video goes on, I'm sure. I did a hardcore punk video a little bit ago. It actually got a lot of love on YouTube. My punk videos always sort of do, but I don't really make many punk videos, so I'm gonna try and stick to it and do more punk videos moving forward. Hardcore punk is fun. Hopefully I like it. I have 6 songs today because they're all like a minute or 2 minutes each. We'll see after this like what really jumps out at me and what I'd be interested in listening to next. But for now, let's get a little bit of a taster of 6 different bands. I've listened to 2 of these bands before. 4 of them are brand new to me. All of the songs are new to me, obviously. So let's get started with a band that was mentioned and listened to in my most recent hardcore video before this. And that's Hüsker Dü. Hüsker Dü. Still think of them as Hüsker Dü in my head, I can't help it. But Hüsker Dü is a band that my dad really likes, and so I got him to recommend a Hüsker Dü song to me, but then he recommended like a Hüsker Dü song from later on, when they go a bit more alternative, and apparently at the beginning of their discography, they're a bit more hardcore. So that was a bit of a flop, but thanks anyways for enjoying that video, hopefully. Now we're gonna listen to some earlier Hüsker Dü. A specific song recommended by one of my patrons. So let's listen to Something I Learned Today and see if I notice a really big difference in the Hüsker Dü sound. From 1984. If you want to see a full cut reaction to this, it'll be up on my Patreon. If you want to help pick out bands and songs, because all of these songs and bands were picked out by my patrons, so if you want to help do that next time, check out my Patreon. I'm not going to cut down too much in these songs because some of them are already like only a minute, but the longer songs I'll cut them down a little bit. But yeah, full cut over on Patreon. I haven't listened to anything on camera in like a week. Why am I nervous? Bass. Oh wow, yeah, I noticed the difference. Oh. What? It's like a song bit. Fast forward. Huh. Now I know that there's really quick transitions. It's sinking it a bit more. Right. I really love his voice. I feel like it's a bit more somber than the usual punk vocalist. Nice. Yeah. That's really nice too. Ooh, I actually have a couple of things to say about that. I didn't think I'd have much to say about these songs because they're so short, but it's punk. It doesn't matter how short it is. There's still so much in these songs, I feel. There's a lot to unpack, actually. I don't know what I'm talking about. Now that I know that they go alternative later, I notice this alternative vibe to the song, especially the end, right? The little like pretty guitar that plays out at the end. It's a bit slower. I feel like that already transports me a little bit to the later Hüsker Dü that I actually enjoyed. My dad prefers the alternative stuff, but I am getting into punk. My dad likes punk too though, so I'm really surprised he doesn't like this because Something I Learned Today, it's so washed out as well. Like his voice, like I said, it's quite somber and subdued, but it's actually quite quiet as well. Just more soft than a lot of the other punk I've been listening to, but I like that. It still has a lot of the punk stuff going on, for sure. Like the really quick transitions, you stay with one idea for about 2 seconds and then it changes up. The main thing that I liked about the song as well was the repetitive nature at the end of it, which is, that happens a lot in punk songs, but the wait, I don't remember how it goes anymore. Something I Learned Today. Like when he repeats that over and over again, the lyrics, and then there's like a bit of backing vocals, which backing vocals happen a lot in punk as well, and maybe in hardcore, but I love backing vocals. Backing vocals are like one of my favorite things about punk, because I like singing along to it. I feel like that might be one of my favorite songs I listened to today, and I'm happy we started with it because it's gotten me a little bit excited now. A punk song, this song, the Hüsker Dü song, having like a hardcore vibe to it, but also feeling a little bit soft is actually my favorite. This might be like punk music made for me. We'll see. That's what I thought of this. Oh, I have a tree growing out of my head again. Yeah. Okay, let's go on to the next track. So the next track is going to be, let's do Sick of It All. Summarizing quite well how I'm feeling today, honestly. So let's check out some of their stuff. We're going to listen to Injustice System, which was recommended by 2 of my patrons. I think it was 2. Most of these songs are recommended by at least 2 of my patrons. So, Injustice System, that's what we're listening to right now. 2 minutes. So Sick of It All got, I think, 7 votes. And then we'll move up to the one that got the most votes at the end. Let's do that. Yeah, I like that. 1987 still is a little bit later than the usual that we're listening to, I feel. This is 87? Oh, the quality. Oh, it's so much clearer. This is like metal, no? This is crazy. This is so, I love it. Thank God I like metal music. Jesus. Wow. These drum breaks. Okay, yeah, no, it's definitely more metal, but actually no, there's punk in there. I'm sweating! Oh, it's too hot for this. Okay, let it be known, oh my god, my forehead is so sweaty. No, let it be known that I listened to the most popular version of this song. There's a few versions of this song on Spotify. I don't know if I listened to a later song, like a later version of this song. I can't tell what's going on, honestly. Sometimes this happens where there's like 3-4 different versions of a song. One from like 88, one from like 2011, one from 2005. I'm like, I don't know which one I'm meant to listen to. I guess the earliest one, but I ended up listening to the most popular one, which is the 2011 one, apparently. I don't really know. I hope it's just all the same song. It might sound slightly different, but yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. That was crazy. That blew me out the water. That was insane. I did not expect that, especially after the Hüsker Dü, which I think left me feeling quite relaxed. And I did say, coming out the Hüsker Dü, why do I keep saying that? Hüsker Dü! I knew listening to the Hüsker Dü that was probably going to be a more calm track from today. It's just, you get an inkling, right? Compared to my last video as well, like, this is the energy I expected from hardcore, I think. Like, this is bordering on metal pretty much, but then it's also got punk vibes. It has the chanting in the last chorus, Injustice System. It's got like the punk delivery as well on the vocals. It's great. And it has the lyrical content as well. So, and I'm thinking 87, so it is slightly later than Hüsker Dü. So that's how it feels to me. I feel like it's got some metal influence. The drums I already noticed on Hüsker Dü were pretty intense, but that felt even more intense, obviously. The drums were insane on that track. There was some great drumming, several moments to shine. Such a good song. I liked the guitar. I liked everything. I liked everything about that track, actually. Maybe I liked it even more than the Hüsker Dü, for a different reason. Hüsker Dü is definitely more of a mild track, and I'm in the mood for mild stuff sometimes. This song is like if I want to like sweat, if I want to bring the energy to my life. I'm really glad I include Sick of It All, actually, because that was the band that had the least amount of votes out of everything I included in this video, and they were close to not being included, but I'm so glad I did. Next, we're listening to Circle Jerks, which got 8 votes, as opposed to Sick of It All, which got 7, so going up by 1 vote. And we're listening to World Up My Ass, which... ass. Okay, ass. Oh, this is 1980, so this is way before the other 2 tracks. I'm imagining it's going to sound a bit more punk then. I feel like we go earlier and we go more punk, no? Let's see. Got the world up my ass and I'm gonna jump fast. Be the first, won't be the last. I've got the world up my ass. Society, murder me up, take a bite, spit it out. What? You know the tone of the guitar here is really nice. I just tell them, get back when they tell me how to act. Nice. You know I've got the world up my ass. I really like that part, lyrically. Like his delivery. Spit it out, take the road. This is packing a lot into it. different from the usual stuff I'd be listening to that, like, I do not listen to much punk. It's so short. I can't get over how short these songs are. I just feel like I press the play button and they finish. Okay, so what up my ass? I love saying that, don't I? I think maybe the one that is least made for me out of the three, but that being said, I still really liked it. I think because I like punk. And then this song reminds me more of punk than the other two tracks do. They're all hardcore, right? Okay, cool. But then the first track reminds me more of like alternative music. The second track reminds me of metal music. And this reminds me more of just like straight up punk. I don't totally see the difference. Like with this song, Circle Jerks, I don't totally see the difference between just punk music and this. It all does feel a little similar to me still. I'm still trying to figure out exactly where punk music ends and hardcore does begin. Maybe there is no exact line. I liked the song. I liked it lyrically again. I think I will always like anything to do with punk music. I'm gonna like it lyrically. Yeah, really nice guitar. I think that the chorus, I imagine it maybe switched up a little bit too much for me, but I really liked the verses, and they even threw a guitar solo in there, which is really impressive for 1 minute and 17 seconds. Let's move on. Let's move on to Cro-Mags. Yes, Cro-Mags had 9 votes, so one more vote than Circle Jerks, and we're gonna listen to We Gotta Know, which was another song recommended by some of my patrons. Cro-Mags, I've listened to Cro-Mags before. I cannot tell you the name of the song, actually. There's no way I can tell you. I'm so bad with names. We Gotta Know, though, is the first track off The Age of Quarrel from 1986. Age of Quarrel. I feel good about this because the other Cro-Mags song, I remember, like, got me very excited to listen to hardcore and listen to more punk. This is a long song. This is the longest song as well that we've got here. It's 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Let's get into it. Oh. Wow, some really great drumming today. Yeah. Now this song, everything is surpassing expectations today. This is great. I'm already in love with it. I already love the song. Finish it there. It's already done. Oh. I like how the drums pick up here. The foot one. I'm a drummer. Foot pedal. Not been treated to many guitar solos today. Thank you. They're very tired. That's it. Oh, that one was special. That felt really special to me. The most interesting, definitely the one that it didn't surpass expectations. It was just really different from my expectations. The first minute and 15, which it's insane to think that the first minute and 15 of this track, the intro to this track, is as long as the Circle Jerks song is. Like, loves the intro. There was so much attitude in those drums, and then the drums kept going quite. Like, I liked the foot pedal. I feel like that's what it's called. I don't really know much about drums. I love drums. Like, if someone starts playing drums in front of me, I'll probably faint. They were like adding that in the chorus. I really like, there's some quality about these drums that would just like throw me for a loop a little bit. The drummer alone, I think, makes this track. That's my favorite part about the track. I'll say that. I liked the guitar as well. Have we got a guitar solo at the end of the track? We haven't got many guitar solos. Only 2 out of the 4 songs I think we've listened to. I don't think the Hüsker Dü had a guitar solo from memory. But there's not much time for guitar solos because the rest of these songs, not rest of them, but a lot of them are a minute. it. The rest of the Age of Quarrel album, the Cro-Mags album. There's a lot of atmosphere in this track, a lot more atmosphere than the rest of the songs in my opinion. That's what I really was enjoying about it. It just felt a bit more on the edge. Like on the edge of my seat. I was like, oh, like anticipation. It's nice. It's cool. Oh, it's good. Yeah. That might be my favorite track. Am I just gonna keep saying that? Every time I listen to a new song here today, just be like, wait, that one was my favorite though. Who knows? But I think Cro-Mags, it stands out to me. This one definitely feels the most unique. I think the most memorable. All right, let's listen to the next one, which is another band that got 9 votes. It's Discharge. I'm listening to The Final Bloodbath. Jeez. Okay. This song is from 1982. This is an earlier one. Dude, bass every time. Some really prominent bass in these tracks. Initially is a lot of the time. Woo! Ow, yeah, they do it again. Nice. Wow! I could cry. Yes. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Wait, what is it about that track that is just so hypnotizing? That's my favorite track? No. Maybe. How do they keep outdoing them? This genre is insane. This is, I get why so many people are pumped for me to listen to this stuff. It's getting insane. I don't exactly know what happened there. Guitar. Okay, the guitar happened. So bass, awesome. I love the little intro of bass and then the cut back to the bass in the middle of the track as well because I love bass. Bass is my favorite instrument, so big nod to the bass. But guitar, right? The guitar was so good. And it's like done just enough because if you just do like the same riff over and over again, I'm not gonna like enjoy it as much. But if it's just placed perfectly within the track enough, it elevates the song even further. Even if I find the rest of the guitar a bit boring, I'm looking forward to that section. It's so well done. This song, even though it's 1:39, I feel like it's so well written. And then there's a guitar solo again. I'm not expecting all the guitar solos. I really didn't think there'd be that many, especially these shorter tracks. I was like, okay, we're not gonna have time for anything, right? We're gonna listen to it and then I'm gonna gather one thought and then the song's gonna be over. But no, these songs actually have quite a lot to them. The length of a track doesn't really matter. What matters is the ideas that are presented. And oh my god, I keep listening to these tracks and I just keep thinking, oh my god, people that don't listen to hardcore punk, I feel really bad for them. It's so fun. And I was that person up until right now. I feel bad for myself an hour ago. Yes, it's been great. I get why people are so excited about me listening to more punk and hardcore. This song was great. I really want to listen to more Discharge. Just the way it's put together. The length, it's just so perfect. Hypnotizing about it. I just feel like I'm in a trance while I put this stuff on. I'm just expecting every time, like, I'm gonna get like maybe apart from the Circle Jerk song and the Hüsker Dü, the Discharge, the Cro-Mags, and Sick It of All and Discharge especially, those two tracks have really felt like a jolt to the system, like just a hit of adrenaline. But Discharge and Cro-Mags, wow. I'm starting to get very blown away. This last band is another band that I've heard so much about. I'm really excited to listen to this track right now. I hope it's good because it was the most highly voted on the hardcore bands poll I put up recently. And it's going to be Victim in Pain by Agnostic Frost. I have heard of Agnostic Front. Whoops. I think I've been calling them Frost and writing them down as Frost for a very long time. Okay, Victim in Pain by Agnostic Front. I don't know what, God, sometimes my brain just does silly things, you know? This song, wait, what the hell? Is 48 seconds? The whole album is 15 minutes? Let's listen to Victim in Pain, which is the first track off the album, Victim in Pain. I think for YouTube, I'm not going to edit this at all, so enjoy. I won't cut this down at all, it's 48 seconds, that just seems a bit mean. Let's do it! I'm so excited. Once again! Wow. What? Ooh. pretty short. I'm not gonna lie. That is bordering on too short for me. The guitar threw me for a loop again. I feel like I couldn't totally grasp what happened just then. I was listening to it. It's like the guitar's like do 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 do, like it's sliding pretty much because it's so fast. Yeah, just a bit disorienting is like how it sort of feels. I liked the lyrics where it is, but why am I going insane? What accent was that? I'm not sure. The Agnostic Front is so quick. That's a song. That's our idea of a song. Take it or leave it. I like that. I like how much they commit to like what they want to do. It is so different. Like I said, from any other type of music I've listened to. I never listen to music where the songs are this short. Like, it's so weird to me. That's exactly what I expected when I wanted to go into hardcore punk. I was expecting what Agnostic Front just provided. Just like punk, but just even more punk. Like, so far down punk, you can't call it punk anymore. It's starting to feel like its own monster, which is great. I really liked that. That's what I wanted out of hardcore, so I'm very happy. Because punk is awesome. Punk is great. Sometimes I listen to, especially in the other video, I listen to a few bands that are meant to be thought of more as hardcore. It felt pretty punk to me still, but I think Agnostic Front especially totally feels like a new thing to me when it's nothing like anything else I've ever listened to. That's my favorite type of listening experience, and I'm really happy today that I listened to so many short tracks. Such a challenging moment for me, actually. I love challenging myself a lot. It's been pleasantly surprising how much I've enjoyed the tones of these songs, how much variety actually has been shown as well through these tracks, and like the variety of sounds and influences. Some great stuff here. Thank you everybody for listening today to these songs with me. I hope you've enjoyed. If you'd like to see me listen to more punk, let me know. I feel like a lot of people are already letting me know, and I'll try and commit to doing that in the new year. But yeah, thank you so much for all the support on the hardcore video, the last hardcore video. And thank you to my patrons for voting. I appreciate it, and always like recommending me all these great songs. Happy 2024. I hope you guys have a nice year, and I'll hopefully be here for the whole of it. Fingers crossed. And yeah, I'll see you soon with another video. Bye.